Welcome! We are in Amsterdam and today we're walking the Nemo Museum by Renzo Piano together. This is the last episode of this first part of the series. I published 12 videos in the last 12 weeks. After this episode I will take a couple of weeks off to start preparing other content, but you will be hearing about me very soon. I'm already preparing a second round of buildings as well as some of the requests that came in along this first season. I'm really excited about what's to come. Now, back to the museum. As always, I will break it down into general points, concepts and specifics of the project and provide explanations for all of them. It is a beautiful project, not only the building, but the location, the concept and the life in it as well. The points for today are a parallel universe, an elevated square and a building on top of a tunnel. When you enter this museum, you move into a universe of information and games. The building also helps with this feeling, isolating itself from the exterior with very limited amounts of light and views. In fact, only the ground level and some rooms of the last level of the building have exterior views. Nemo is a different kind of museum, an opposition to the classic do not touch museum. Nemo could be considered a do not touch museum. There is a lot of interactivity and information and learning by doing. I like how it's focused and how the concepts are explained with practical examples. Also, the information is organized in trays that move forward and up with the building. Amsterdam and in general Netherlands experience a lot of issues, if you want to call them like that, with buildings and foundations, as they regained a lot of surface to the sea and more than half of its population is living below the sea level. I'm not gonna go really deep into this, but it's actually very interesting. Let me know if you'd like to see info only about this, I can prepare something. The point is, the building is in a very privileged location, on some kind of a peninsula that goes into the river. And although it looks like the museum is sitting on Earth, It's actually sitting on the IJ tunnel that connects south and north of Amsterdam underwater. In fact, the building follows the curve of the tunneling plan and opposes to the tunnel going up when this one goes down. When the architect was studying the city, he realized Amsterdam was a very one-dimensional city, a city that could only be admired in short distances due to its flatness. As a result of this, he uses the rooftop of the building to create an open piazza, elevated, that floats over the city and the harbor and provides a viewpoint. Not only that, but the museum sequence ends on the top, bringing a very organic use of the rooftop that fits itself mainly with the museum visitors, being of course especially crowded in the warmer seasons. As well, in 2013 a green roof was added to the building with over 1,000 square meters. As a side note, it's worth mentioning the use of copper in the facade, in this case pre-patinated, as a response for the shape requirements and also being very used in other buildings around. The material and shape of the building have made it a recognizable face of the city. Personally, I love the project and I like Renzo Piano a lot. His concepts are simple in a way yet very effective, and his sketches are overall enough to recognize what it is that he wants to achieve most of the time in a building. Any Amsterdammers watching, what's your take on the building after all these years? And that's the end of the episode. If you liked these videos, like the video and let me know what you think of it. As I said, I am preparing much more to come, so subscribe to stay updated with the new content. Thank you very much to all of you for your comments and your support. As always, I'll see you in the next one.